This video explains how to replace a hot wire sensor head in LSI LASTEM anemometer models that support this function. Each anemometer is supplied with the measuring head already assembled and ready to use. There are two reasons why the original measuring head must be replaced. The first is when the hot wire has broken, and a new SPMCA 1004 head must then be mounted. The second is when an SPMCA 1005 head compatible with the CCCFA 4900 extension cable is to be mounted. In both cases, the head must be removed from the sensor by unscrewing it from its ring nut. Take a new head from the kit. It is suggested that you color in the head's bezel and its serial number reported on the packaging with a felt tip pen. This is to identify its serial number with respect to other heads you may possess. Now screw the new head onto the stem or extension cable depending on the head model available. The procedure now requires sending the calibration factors of the new head to the sensor. To do this, the HWFC program must be installed on the computer, and the SVSKA 2002 interface must be available. The HWFC program can be found in the list of LSI LASTEM programs available on the lsilastem.com website. See 3-Dome video tutorial number 1, available on YouTube, to find the HWFC program in the list of available programs in the LSI LASTEM web installer list. The connection between the SVSKA 2002 interface and the sensor is done differently depending on the sensor model. Sensors with an analog output are connected via the connector on the back of the sensor behind the service port label, while models with serial output connect via their DB9 connector. Once the interface is connected to the sensor, connect the USB cable to the PC, and check that the sensor LED is flashing. Then launch the HWFC program. Set the serial port assigned to the USB port connected to the cable. Press Open, and then Receive, to receive the calibration factors, relative to the removed head, currently set on the sensor. If the measuring head now fitted is to be reused, and was originally supplied with the sensor, enter the serial number of the anemometer sensor, using the name, Original, in the serial box. This serves to identify that these calibration factors relate to the measuring head originally supplied with the sensor. Press Save, to save the calibration factors of the removed head to the PC. On the calibration sheet supplied with the new head, the factors B0, B1, B2, and B3 are given. These 4 values must be transcribed into the 4 boxes, replacing the values currently shown. Attention! On the calibration sheet the values are given with a dot as decimal separator. If, on your PC, a comma is set as decimal separator, use the comma instead of the dot. When finished, press Transmit. The message reports successful transmission. Check that the factors have been reported correctly. To do that, press Close, disconnect the USB cable, reconnect the USB cable, press Open and then Receive. Verify that the 4 values are the same as on the calibration sheet. Now, save the calibration values in the .hw file. Write in the serial box the serial number of the new head and press Save. Sensor is now ready for use. To use again a measuring head whose parameters have been saved in the .hw file, the original one in this example, mount the original measuring head on the stem and connect the sensor to the PC. Through the HWFC program, press Load, select the saved file with the serial name of the head in use, press Open and then Transmit. Proceed again with the verification as described before.